Hey, I'm Donnie.
And I'm Joni.
And we're going to take the next few minutes and we're going to talk about caregivers, and we're going to talk about some of the pitfalls of that and some of the blessings of it. So talk to me a minute about caregivers, Joni.
I think it is one of the hardest positions that we will find ourselves in at any given time.
Yeah, you said will. What does that mean, we will?
Just when you might think that it won't happen to you, and then it does. I think we hear about others that are experiencing it, and we think, it's not happened to me, probably won't.
And if I'm looking from the outside in, it doesn't look like it's all that difficult.
Big of a deal.
Yeah, but boy, when you're on the inside, it can be you can be so alone and so isolated in that moment.
Absolutely.
It just becomes such a big thing, and it creates all this other stress in your life, and it can be financial, it can be all these different things that it creates that you didn't have before at all.
Yes, and the experience of compassion fatigue. Like you might set out with really great intentions, and you're 3, 4, 5 years into this, and you're wore out. You're emotionally wore out.
Part of it is we don't ask for help.
Yes.
We should ask for help, but we don't ask for help.
Right.
Because in a lot of times we don't want to put somebody else in the same position that we're in right now. So it gets really hard. I was talking to Pastor Randy today, and he told me that his dad had been on the road all his life and was just a workaholic. And so his mom got sick later in life, and so his dad had to become the caregiver. And it was really cool what Randy said. Randy said he had to give up something he loved for something he loved more.
Yep, absolutely.
And that is really caregiving 101.
It is. And even with that in mind, it still is exhausting. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, all the way exhausting.
So how do we deal with it?
The biggest one is definitely asking for help. It's learning to say, I need a break. It's having some common conversation with someone else.
It's more than a 1 hour break too, or it's more than a day. It's more
than just go for a little vacation. You still come back to it.
Yeah, that's right. And when you come back from vacation, we all know it, when you come back to work, it's like, oh well, here it all is again.
Absolutely. And I know that, personally, we're experiencing this with my mama. She's 96. And my mom has been her main caretaker. And what we're struggling with Mama having dementia is she really has zeroed in on my mom. And so we can't really go and help hands-on because she just wants my mom to be there.
Yeah.
And my mom can't go to the grocery store without getting some kind of a backlash. And so here's someone you love so much who's not being lovable, and they're not really being the person
and
that
in your mind, you're trying to get away from her, yet you're feeling so guilty for doing it.
Absolutely.
And so it creates this stress and pressure.
Yeah, it's gut-wrenching to watch this person you love so much just dwindle down and deteriorate right in front of you, but you want to honor them because we're called to do that. We're told to honor our father and our mother, and includes grandparents.
And then so how agitated do we get? And at times we even get angry. And it's just this thing. It just keeps building and building.
Yes,
and so we end up angry at the one we love the most.
Yes, and especially when they ask you questions that you can't answer. We don't know the answers. When they want to know, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why won't God take me home? Memo, I don't know those answers.
With dementia and things like that, they don't even know who you are.
No.
They know that you're the caregiver. They know you're the person in front of them.
Absolutely.
But they may not know you're the granddaughter or the daughter.
And that's painful when you walk in and they don't even know your name. Yeah. It's like, Memo, it's me, and they have medical concerns and now they can't even verbalize that to you because they don't even know what's going on anymore.
So if I'm a caregiver, where would I turn? Who would I turn to?
Well, ta-da, here we are. I think reaching out for other family members and reaching out to others that are in the same situation. I know that there'll be a link provided with this video for you to be able to reach out and just to ask for that help. Help me find help, basically.
Thanks. Joni just said it. There's a link. Click on that link and we'll be able to help you in some way. So I really appreciate you joining us today. We'll see you soon.
See ya.